Is Mickey now? Let the party begin.
Your healthy radio addiction starts now.
Hollywood's Motorcycle Madhouse on iHeartRadio.
And welcome to this morning show. It is probably like 2, 3 in the morning over in Europe. Welcome to the show, Dibs and Snake and everybody else. Wait till you see what we have today. Holy cow. The video, it's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you shake your head and downright piss you off, I might say. Today's topic is the gross, blatant misrepresentation of outlaw motorcycle clubs. Lost my thought there because just thinking of this video I'm going to show you is kicking the nuts everywhere. And it's going to make you think, why do these people even are in the freaking biker lifestyle? I'm losing my thoughts here. That's how bad it is. Anyway, we're going to do a couple things before I show you the video. And stop texting and driving, damn it, Dan. Sure is. Welcome, everybody, to the show in the chat room, as well as iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we are in. So, first off, we're going to be talking about a story that just came out today. And it's wah time for Harley-Davidson. All the news media is now reporting that Harley-Davidson's profit was wiped out by President Trump's tariffs. And there's an article that we put on Insane Throttle that says, fact or fiction? Well, I call BS. Okay, but let's go through the article. Harley-Davidson barely broke even in the last quarter of a year in which the struggling American icon got caught up in President Donald Trump's trade wars. The motorcycle maker's shares plunged the most in the year. Well, could it be that you guys got an asinine board of directors and, most importantly, an asinine CEO? Might be. Earnings per share were zero in the fourth quarter. The Milwaukee-based manufacturer said in a statement Tuesday, excluding restructuring and tariff costs, profit was 17 cents a share. Do not freaking invest in Harley-Davidson. If you guys are in the stock market, sell it. It ain't no good. It ain't going up anytime soon, and it's probably not going to recover. So, yeah, they're blaming old Trump for freaking Harley's problems. It don't say that, the CEO, Matt, put out an electric bike that costs 30 freaking grand, and nobody's gonna want to buy that stupid thing, so that was a waste of money. But yeah, they don't say any of that in there, but hey, that's media for you. Anyway, let's go into the next thing. The next you're gonna love. be there with us, and I'm sure we'll get together a show or something while we're going there live and all that kind of crap. So fun stuff. But let's go in to the next freaking thing, the video everybody's waiting for, and oh my god, I cannot believe this. Now, this dude, he's been applying, I guess, for Iron Legacy, so that's going to tell you that much. Iron Legacy, keep your poodles locked up, you freaking morons. You're already morons being led by Ray Lollipop Lebeski, and, you know, this is the type of people you get in your damn club. No wonder you're a bunch of assholes. Anyway, let's take a look at the video, shall we?
Now, there's some motorcycle clubs that own you. They will tell you almost everything, what you can and cannot do, except I don't think they tell you when it's time to go to the restroom. I don't think that happens. And time to eat. I talked to a guy that he joined a 1%er. We discussed that already in earlier videos about the 1% diamond patch. I talked to a guy that joined a 1%er club, and their rules are he has a really sexy, beautiful girlfriend. He might be married now. He's a tough dude, man. He's a cool guy though. But he wanted to hook up with these guys, and they took him out to hang out, and you know, he did all the requirements, and he went through all the initiation stuff and whatever, you know, and they said, now look, your last and final test is we all get to have sex with your girlfriend. He said, well, I can't do that, man. You know, so he went through 6 or 7 months of jumping through hoops. You know, some clubs will, you know, promote, you got to do violence against other club or your other club members, or you got to do something against someone, you know. I'm just saying, I've heard of it. I don't know what he did, you know, to get to that point, and I don't know anything about his 1%er club, really, and certainly not going to mention their name, and I certainly don't really think about it or care about it much. It's just for training, what I'm giving you. They said, well, we all get to bang the hell out of your wife for a night. You can watch if you want, basically. He's like, oh my God, no. Now, I know this happened because he's telling me this happened. And he said, well, they said, we got to, you know, see her, man. We got to, you know, she got to strip nude and dance for us. She got to do something because she's hot. So sometimes they make up the initiation. People will make it up as they go. Myself, I don't like that. I don't want to lay down on the ground, let everybody piss on me or whatever, the initiation, crawl through dog shit, or I don't know, eat. I talked to a club in the Philippines. They weren't even claiming to be a 1%er club. They laid some raw fish out. You know, in the Philippines, it's hot, man. And I was there during this time. And the guy told me we laid dead fish out for a week. You know, it's got maggots and everything in it. And they made these guys, like 5 guys got initiated into last phase, and they had to eat that fish raw. And they were vomiting and sick, and one guy had been sick for a week. They're laughing at him, but you know, this is food poisoning. I mean, this is severe stuff, man. Yeah, I guess you could die from that. You know, the human body's not tolerant to that. So a lot of it's just, I said, did you do that? Oh no, I had another initiation. I know how to, you know, another process. So, you know, they make up things as they go sometimes, and they'll get something started, and you know, that's your final requirement or whatever. After they accept you into the brotherhood, supposedly. So what is the motorcycle club? Is it family? Is it friends you're looking for? Is it brotherhood? I mean, what is this thing? Are you willing to die for your motorcycle club? If you die for them, you don't get a ride anymore, you know. Are you willing to do 50 years in the penitentiary, man? Jeez. For something not your fault, maybe. Are you willing to get shot and you go have a shootout, you know? So these things are kind of absurd, but think about these things. Think about these things before you jump headlong into joining a motorcycle club. This is
Oh my God, I cannot take any more of this freaking guy. What in the hell is going on out there? Okay, for one, you're trying to get in Lebesky's freaking club. Oh my God, what is with these people? Oh my, you could hear this. What are you watching, man? Get off the free. You are smoking some better shit than I have ever had in my life, if that's what you're thinking a club is. And you know, I know you want to get a YouTube channel. Hey, and maybe Dibs will talk to this. Oh my God. Anyway, you know, when we create on YouTube and all our other stuff, you have to tag. And when I talked to BD Black Dragon, because this dude tagged Black Dragon, he's like, what the fuck? Dude, no way he tagged me. Yeah, he tagged you, BD. Oh my God, this is crazy, man. Are you kidding me? What is going on in the biker scene? Now, you know, I came in the early 90s and it was pretty fucking freaky, but damn, man, you're talking about stuff that might have happened in the 60s. Oh my God. And you're out there giving advice about motorcycle clubs. Now, that reminds me of all, you know, a lot of these other people that are on the internet. One being that stupid 2% milk group. Okay, here you got two bad motherfuckers out there talking about motorcycle clubs. And it was interesting. One of their members actually sent me a pic today because all the members are all the admins are giving their experience and stuff. Well, first off, they're in a group that follows an out bad, out disgraced piece of shit. Okay, that would have never happened in a couple years ago in the motorcycle club world. You know, it used to be where when you were put out bad, no other clubs would touch you. Well, I guess everybody runs and sucks the pole now. You know, I guess he went through what they call a purge. They like deleted everybody except like 200 people, I guess. And they're still sending these messages to me. Well, this one guy, Rick, okay, he's an out bad Iron Order, okay, but in his little biography, he says, wow, I was a part of an international motorcycle club. You were part of the Iron Order, dude. Really? And when we talk to him, you're out bad. You're not out good. You're out bad from Iron Order, man. So you're out there giving advice to people. And these are the type of guys that go to that group. Because nobody with a damn brain would go to that group. And it's even funnier. You know, Fat Boy, you know, I'm from Chicago. And he brings up, well, my hero was Tony Accardo. Dude, Big Fish would have whacked your ass. Okay, you're a rat. You talk. You do this too much. You're out bad. He would have whacked your ass. And he's your hero? Really, yeah. Fake gangsters. God damn. But this is getting pretty bad out there when you have people like this dude running around talking about motorcycle clubs in his nice little leather vest. And I believe I seen American, I don't know, on his left chest was American Legion Riders or something, man. You guys really got to look into this guy, man, because he is spreading some messed up stuff, and he's linking the Iron Order, Iron Legacy. You need to make up your mind, man. You know, if you're going to go suck pole, Lollipop ain't going to like you going over the Iron Order. But I'm going to let the phones go up, and you guys let me know how the phones sound. I put it on a different channel on the mixer board, so hopefully it sounds a little better, because last time, man, that guy, he didn't sound too good coming over there. But you guys can call in, and we'll get this conversation going. I told you that freaking video would make you laugh, man. And these are the type of people that the media tailors to, and they're the ones who take everything. Where you getting these badass fucking t-shirts, man? I'm getting them over at Dirty Sam's Productions. Actually, the new Motorcycle Madhouse t-shirts will be arriving tomorrow, on sale next week. Kick-ass shirts that Tombstone did, and you'll love them. I love them, and I'm going to price them just right for you guys. That way you can support the show that way. If you want to help support the show another way, you can go to our Patreon, or you can use the YouTube Live Super Chat button right now. Mr. Perfect, go ahead and call in. I'm waiting for you, buddy. I'm sure you have something to say about this guy. You know, he's making videos every couple days, and again, I don't blame anybody who wants to go on there and make videos, try to make a living, or make some pocket change. But damn, man, what are you doing putting that kind of stuff out? Oh, the only way you can get in a motorcycle club is if you let me do your old lady. Get the hell out of here, man. And another part of the video was they own your motorcycle, and they tell you what you have to do. You don't have your own life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It is just ridiculous, and that was the reason why I came up with the title of the show. It was because that's blatant, that's ignorant, and you're on the air. What's up there, Mr. Perfect?
Hey, how you doing, Hollywood?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what did you think of this?
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you how all this went down. In fact, last night I was trying to get a hold of Dan about this guy because he showed up in my feed.
Uh-huh.
This guy's, all those guys, this thing, he had a video about what the diamond patch means in the motorcycle world. That was the first video I saw. And I watched this guy for about 30 seconds, and I was like, what the hell? So, after watching it, I was pretty mad. I was pretty disgusted about the stuff I heard. That video you showed, the clip you showed, I actually watched an hour later because I ended up watching all his videos. I even subscribed and sent him a message with my phone number on it and asked him to call me because I wasn't trying to be rude to the guy, because the more I watched his videos, the more I realized all his information came from gangland or rants about patch police, it seemed like.
Right.
And I'm like, man, this guy is so misdirected that I just couldn't believe it. He told a story about how I think he said 125 bikers in the 70s were trying to pull him over. And he had a video about how 1% motorcycle clubs pull you over on the highway.
Right.
And it just a bunch of nonsense. I tried to reach out to dude because, after watching him, he came, I realized this is just a dumbass. I mean, he doesn't mean any harm, I don't think. He had a new video come out about 2 hours ago saying he didn't mean any harm, but he calls 1%ers. He said the 1% diamond is nothing but criminal. So, so you got the 1%, which means criminals, and they have their drug territories. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Well, I had to call him out, man. And usually if it gets to Insane Throttle or Motorcycle Madhouse, you're going worldwide, and you don't want to do that. But I'm not trying. Yeah, I am trying to be a dick, because that's just pure ignorance right there. He's an older guy. He should know better than that. And to bring up the Lollipop, me, I cannot stand Lollipop. Here is a guy who got kicked out bad from Iron Order, went and testified against his own old club, and now found an Iron Legacy, and you're here talking about the Iron Legacy as a reference to motorcycle clubs?
Yeah, he told the story about being with Iron Order and Iron Legacy, and I think he confuses the two. This dude with his video channel that you had up,
right?
Because he said he said in one of his videos that he rode with them for 5 hours. and then realized that it wasn't for him. In one of his videos, he talks about that. But if they're already calling him out bad, because he said he kept trying to, he put it in the video that they didn't know what the rules were and wouldn't tell him the rules, and he didn't know when he was doing things wrong.
Right.
I mean, I think the guy's got a mental condition. He said in his video today that he's been dealing with his mother. She's been on the downward slide at the end of her life.
I'm sorry to hear about that, but that don't give you an excuse to put that kind of stuff out on the internet.
Yeah, I really think the problem is this guy got himself a YouTube phone or a camera, and he's just venting out loud, not knowing anything about what he's talking about.
Right. Now, just imagine if this guy had followers, okay? He don't have a lot of followers, so he's not hurting anything.
27.
Yeah, he's got 27 people that watch his stuff, but imagine if he actually had followers, what it can be doing.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. That's why I tried to reach out. In fact, I follow him now because I'm really trying to reach out to this guy because he's going to end up just getting himself in a world of trouble. This is, like we talked about 2 nights ago, this is the part where we've got to police our own selves a little bit. We've got to get guys like this that, in this day and age, you buy a phone, you pay your $40 a month for service, and you can put stupid stuff on the internet.
Right.
And I think that's what this guy did. At first I went through the outrage, and I get where everyone's at on this guy. I'm there. But,
I seen that, and I freaked, dude. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I freaked out, too. But it really took me, I watched all his videos, and it took me coming to the conclusion that we're just dealing with an idiot that, it looks like to me, he talks about how he's always ridden motorcycles and talks about all his different kickstart motorcycles. I think he's been involved with riding motorcycles maybe for a while, but now he's just in that club mindset, or trying to be in the club mindset, and wants to make a few dollars off YouTube and puts up these ridiculous videos.
Right.
So I'm trying the nice way to reach out to him, but, because, beating on the mentally deficient isn't a good move for us either. But allowing it to continue is not a good move. So that's unfortunate about the time we're in.
Right.
An idiot can go buy a phone and put anything they want out there and cause more problems for us. I mean,
well, look, you know what? Look at what we're going through right now with the motorcycle profiling and the stuff that happened out in Las Vegas with that anti-profiling group, the Mongols. I actually got Richard Lester that might be coming on the show next week, the founder of NCOM and AIM and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to have a long discussion about everything. But we're in a period of time right now where it's reverting back to the way it was before it was cool to be a biker, because all the cops now are just targeting everybody, and New Jacks are really starting to get the ideal of what it was like not to be cool to be a biker right now. And you got somebody like this, mentally disabled or not, going around and talking that kind of stuff on social media. Sure to hell don't help us, because one of the biggest problems about social media is you get a half-jacked reporter from one of these news organizations, they'll cherry pick this guy for a story to put out there on clubs to make him look bad.
Oh yeah, they'll use this guy, and that's why I said we're going to have to try to police this guy up. And I'm sad to say he's got 27 subscribers, and I'm one of them. But it was one of these things where I was like, I got to keep an eye on this guy. Like I said, I have reached out to him. I tried to give him my phone number to try to help him, because I just look at him more like a sad soul needing attention. The problem is he's going to get the kind of attention he doesn't want.
Well, he should be glad that he got a guy like you, interested in trying to teach him, because if he's out on the streets, he's going to get hurt talking that shit.
Yeah, horribly. And then it's just going to make us look even worse. And him going off half-cocked with his intermixing gangland stories to personal fables that he's got in his head to, if you really listen to him talk about the diamond and 1%ers, he kind of repeats what Gangland said. They're drug dealers. 1% diamond means criminal. They want to make you. They specifically Gangland talked in the Sons of Silence, where they talked about the Sons of Silence. They talked about making their members crawl through dog crap and peeing on them, and he brings that up. So I think he rides a Softail Deluxe, I think, is what he said. And I think he got a Softail Deluxe at the beginning of January and just started putting these YouTube videos out like he knows something.
Right.
But boy, his information is so horrible.
Oh my God! I couldn't even play the rest of the video. I was, darn it! It's like like Charlie freaking Brown, man. I get it. There is motorcycle enthusiasts, which he's one of them. Cool. You love riding a motorcycle. Get out there, ride the shit out of it. Join something that's a motorcycle rights organization, but don't go out there, put on a vest, and claim to talk about freaking outlaw clubs like that, or clubs in general.
Yeah, he also, I think he's been getting a lot of hate because all of his comments are deleted. I think he's going through and deleting his comments, and I think he knows he's getting hate because of the video he put out today trying to address it. But yeah, he's going about this way wrong. This is the problem when you got an old crazy guy with money to buy a motorcycle and money to buy a video camera and connect it to the internet, and he's lonely and wants to talk.
Well, not only that, Mr. Perfect, but you have other YouTube content creators, I ain't gonna mention his name, that idiot, who go out there and talk shit about MCs, and you got other groups that go out there and you got out bad idiots in charge of them, totally against it. Now let me ask you this: you're in a club. I'm not going to mention it. Do you guys still follow the rules about out bad from other clubs, even if you're enemies? You stay the hell away from them.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been briefed on that in my club as far as out bad or the way we handle it. And it's never come up. I haven't seen anyone out bad trying to get with us. So I haven't, that's not been talked to with me about it, so I can't really comment as far as the way the club feels about it.
But I know, at least when I was around, any club, it didn't matter if you were on one side of the fence or the other, nobody touched anybody's out bad people because there's a reason they're out bad. And the reason is their whole chapter raised their hand and said, you're a piece of shit. And you got guys like this out on the internet running their mouth about ex-club business, and these are the type of guys you get up in there.
Right, yeah. It hasn't happened with you yet, but yeah, I think if someone's out bad, we're not going to, they're not going to come to us. And if they do and we find out, I'm sure, I know what my vote would be. When I get a vote, I know exactly what my vote would be. Why do you want to adopt problems into your club?
Exactly. And now you got those type of people out there running these Facebook groups, and you got guys like this on the internet. No wonder everything's screwed up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get across, and why I wanted to call in so bad was this guy, he said Peter Griffith here is kind of the name I've given him. It's what he reminds me of, the guy from Family Guy.
Oh, there you go. We got a nickname for it. It's Peter Griffith.
Yeah, you watch his videos, he's just kind of an idiot bumbling along because his videos don't even make sense when he talks. He just rambles. And I think he wants to be a nice guy, but yeah, he's just got all kinds of bad information. I think he's just got too much money and too much time. And we need to either pull him in, at least mentally, saying, hey, man, you really need to leave stuff alone if you don't know what you're talking about, or we need to just not talk to him at all and block him. But the fear is if we block him too early, we block him out, then he does build up people that think he's preaching some righteous shit here,
Right.
then we created our own problem. Fortunately, we've identified him, him tagging Black Dragon and pulling that stuff. We've been able to find him.
Oh my God, BD was freaking furious at that tag.
Yeah, I know.
I don't blame him.
And I don't blame him one bit because, you don't want that kind of stuff tagged to you, especially as outlandish as his commentary is.
Right.
But either we reach out and we try to say, hey, man, get around the real club. If Iron Order, imagine this. If his information's coming from Iron Order, Iron Legacy, and Gangland, he's going to talk the way that he talks about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's what you got to worry about. And Dibs is in the chat room right now, and he can contest to this with YouTube. See, I'm not, YouTube's cool for me, but my main platforms is iHeartRadio because this is a radio show, and Spotify and a couple other platforms. But YouTube is unique where anybody can grab a camera and get on there and start talking, and people will start following them. That's what you got to worry about, because then you're getting all these other, dummies, I would just put it nicely, following a guy like that and, perpetrating what he's saying to the rest of the world. And that's where I start worrying, where you get real reporters like the New York Times or people from Fox News, something happens on the street. Next thing you know, hey, they pull up this guy and he's on freaking Fox News talking about how bad clubs are.
Yeah, and that's what the other night, if you remember, we talked about having a public relations person and getting in front of news stories. I think this is our example from the other night that we probably need to lead with. I think chastising the guy would probably just cement him in to continue saying, look how bad these 1%ers are. Because we know if you say something in chat like, dude, don't talk about 1% shit if you're not one. He's going to take and run with that. Or I've been threatened. I'm threatened for my views, for my
right.
videos.
Well, you know what? I got to put that. You're right, Mr. Perfect. This is not coming from any club. This is not coming from any 1%er club. This is the opinion of Motorcycle Madhouse and no club. Go ahead.
Right. We just need to get in front of him and try to. We can go at him hard. I think that will just cement him into saying, because he referred to 1%ers as terrorists in one of his videos as well. He must have been watching that freaking cop down in Florida where he called all bikers domestic terrorists. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly. And that's, unfortunately, we got a guy out here that's got that information, and he's running with it. He's running with Gangland. He's running with Iron Order, Iron Legacy. He's running with stuff about 1%ers or terrorists. All this is stuff he said. It's not me putting words in his mouth. This is stuff on his videos. I actually took the time to watch all of them. And, I'm just shocked at what this guy's putting out there. But if that's his source of information, that's what he's going to put out.
Right.
We either try to get the guy to go right or we block him. But, first we need to get in front of this, I think. And maybe do it with a little bit of honey instead of vinegar.
Right. Well, you got vinegar over here at Motorcycle Madhouse. Hopefully what you can do, Mr. Perfect, is put his link in the chat room and they can go check it out. And maybe you guys can use that honey trick. Because I'm like, what the hell, man? Somebody kicked this guy in the balls, wake him up.
Oh, I am 100% with you on that. And trust me, I was there. When that showed up in my feed, especially about the diamond, it just blew my mind. I was just absolutely dumbfounded when I watched this guy. And it really took patience on my part to actually watch all of his videos. And
you got better patience than me, man.
It's a lot of ridiculous rants. But I did get the state of mind where it's like, man, I feel sorry for this idiot more so than, wanting to beat his brains out like first hearing him.
Right. So how's everything else going, man?
Man, everything is going awesome. We had a cold night last night, but it warmed back up today. heard bad news in Chicago, people dropping dead from the cold up there.
Oh my God, it was terrible here. The last 2 days we haven't had mail service. The satellite, I'm glad the phone's working because the last day the phone wasn't working. I think the satellites were shriveling. It was freaking cold here. And what's even worse is in Chicago, it's all bipolar and stuff. You know, now we're at Antarctica levels, but come this weekend, we'll be in the 40s.
Yeah, we're going to be in the 60s this weekend, but, you know, I'm praying for y'all up there. Just try to stay warm. I'll put those links out in chat. I appreciate you letting me call because it'd be real easy just to jump on this guy, but I think that would just cement him in to make worse videos. I think if we just try to, you know, get him in with a little candy and get his mindset straight instead of jumping off with this stuff. And y'all are in my prayers. I put that out. Thanks for letting me call in. I appreciate it.
Love you, man.
And
Talk to you later.
Hear from Dipper.
Okay, bud.
All right,
And I'll take one or two more phone calls. I had a question from, let's see here, Steven. The early shows of Motorcycle Madhouse are getting remixed right now. They're going to be available on a season 1 because there's like 5 seasons that we have over there, but season 1 is getting remixed and it's going to be available soon, so you'll be able to hear that. But what do you guys think of what Mr. Perfect had to say? You know, honey or vinegar? You know, he might be right, you know, getting the guys together and saying, hey, you know, this ain't the way it is. Let's educate you a little bit. But of course, when it gets to Madhouse, it's always vinegar. But what else you guys got out there? If you want to call in, go ahead and call in. We're at the 36-minute mark, and really appreciate all the support that's going in. How did the phone sound today? I switched the channels on the mixer board, and I guess that's what happens when you fall in love with an old mixer board. You never want to let go of it. So, but anyway, yeah, you're right, Dom. Go ahead and, you know, Black Dragon's got a good book out there called The Prospects Bible, but I think the thing that's most irritating that came up in this video to me was the fact how people just assume. You know, ass is the first 3 letters of assume. And it's personally, you know, doing Motorcycle Madhouse and stuff like that, I can't ever get back into a club because I got to be independent and stuff. But just seeing what clubs are going through now, how the hell are you guys dealing with it? It's like, holy shit. You got guys here, you got guys here talking smack, and none of it's coming about and doing the right thing. You're on air.
Hey, what's up, big dog?
Hey, what's up?
Perfect. That was some good ass. That's some good ass shit you were spewing there. Hey, listen, I got something to say, man. This shit's incredible.
He was smoking better weed than I ever had.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I even smoked weed, I'd be so fucked up and fat, I'd be crazy. But hey, listen, man, I go to these events all the time. These motherfuckers, they're either scared out of their fucking mind, but I take my wife with me to these events, and my wife's a goody-goody, and nothing fucking pops off. It's literally barbecuing, having a good time. Okay, so some guys have vests on their fucking shoulders, you know, and everybody else is wearing the same vest. Nothing's cracking off. I'm sure shit happens, but at these parties and these events, it's chill. Everybody's having a good fucking time. Everybody's respectable because you know why? If you get out of fucking line, you're going to get chin checked. And that is why all these get-togethers that I've gone to so far have been nothing but, I mean, my wife's sitting right here next to me. She can straight tell you, it's nothing but a good time, barbecuing, shooting the shit with people.
So what are you saying, you know, hey, you know, to get in the motorcycle club, you got to let the club have sex with your wife or your girlfriend? I couldn't believe that one.
Dude, that shit ain't fucking happening. Maybe a fucking orgy cracked off at the after party or something, but that shit's not happening all the time. I mean, I don't know if it's happening or not. I'm not in a club, so, you know, I can't really talk about that. But I'm telling you, all the shit that we've gone to, I mean, come on now. That's just crazy.
Right? It's insane, man. Yeah, and you're right. Hey, some good shit happens at parties, man, but you're not forced to do any damn thing you don't want to do. What everybody out there has to understand, why I got you on the phone and I got this going. You are a man before you put any fucking patch on, before any vest, okay? You're a man. And if you have to have other men tell you what's up, then something's wrong with you.
Dude, the man makes the patch, and I've heard that a million times. And the dude's scared, and the dude's scared, and the dude probably would be scared if he was with a bunch of other fucking men that didn't have a patch. It don't fucking matter. The dude's scared. You can see it in his fucking face. He looks scared.
Right. Well, Mr. Perfect's going to be putting in his channel into the chat room. I try to use honey, guys. That's what I can tell you. But this kind of stuff is what makes us look bad. Social media sucks. That's why I liked it when you didn't have any freaking electronics back then.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. The perception that people have. You know what? That guy just needs to go to one get-together at a 1% party, and if he has a good time, I bet he changes all his rhetoric. But right now, he's just scared, man. He's just fucking scared. I'd be scared too if I was on a fucking, what was that, a free?
Hey, let me chat. Hey, Dan, hold on a sec. Thanks for that super chat, James. And as far as Neon, he's doing the day-to-day. I'll talk about that after I get off the phone with Dan. But go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, he's just scared. You can tell. I mean, if I was riding a little mini bike down the fucking road and I had about 120 bikers on Harleys fucking doing 90 to 80 past me, I might be intimidated myself. Or if he was on like a Vespa or something,
Right. Well, you know what really upset me is, I watched the video and I'm like, okay, here we got another freaking lollipop guy. But he's going around and tagging people like BD. What the hell are you doing tagging BD in your fucking videos, man? It's like, BD don't preach the shit you're preaching, so don't tag him.
Dude, that's Chuck E. Cheese's big homeboy. I'm telling you, Chuck E. Cheese probably got him to start up some shit.
Well, I'm just putting out there on the radio right now, BD Black Dragon does not preach that stuff to all the clubbers that are listening. So if you go and see that shit on his video, that is not Black Dragon. And that's the thing, right? Not only is this guy making himself looking like an idiot, he's making, false statements about clubs. He's making false statements about somebody else's beliefs. And that, I think, really pisses me off.
Well, the biggest problem he's going to have is that he's talking about 1% shit, and he's not a 1%er. And I was told a long time ago, keep that shit out of your mouth.
Right. And you know what? Another thing, Dan, is I don't understand is with these new jacks, why the hell do you want to be in the club anyway? The clubs are awesome and stuff, but if you don't got the commitment for a club, stay the hell away. Be an independent biker. Go to the club event parties, support them, party your ass off, but go be a biker. Be you. Do you. Because obviously this dude don't have it, what it takes to be a damn club member.
That's right. Be a fucking professional hang around and get all the amenities.
Right, and you don't have to worry about somebody fucking your old lady.
Yeah, well, hey, might have some fun. Just kidding, man.
Rock and roll, man.
I'm hit right now.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right. I should get Tombstone. Hey, BD's actually in the freaking chat room. Hey, Tombstone, man, what do you guys think? BD, what do you think? Jesus Christ, this guy, you know what? If I was high, he would have killed my damn buzz. That would have pissed me off. So, Mr. Perfect, I don't think I could have gave him any honey because he would have killed my high, so I gave him vinegar. But, you're right, Tombstone. You got to hustle with the club, and it's got to be in your heart. It's got to be in you. That's why At the most, go join a motorcycle rights organization. They're awesome organizations. You get the brotherhood there, and you don't go through and give the clubs headaches. That's one of the reasons why that I cannot stand Iron Legacy. Now, from a man's perspective, okay, you're a man before you hold any patches and stuff like that. We got our ideology. Why in the hell would you follow a guy who's out bad from one club, but testifies against his own club? What is this world coming to, really? Anyway, if you're slipping, rock on. Hey, Energize, how you doing, STS, and everybody else in there? If nobody else is going to call in, we are at the 45-minute mark, and we're going to take one more look at the A-Bait map, go over that for you guys, and BD will be coming up from Georgia on that run, and you're going to get to see us all partying and stuff. So if you're in the area, hey, you don't even have to be in Wisconsin, Illinois to go on this run. If you got wherever you're at and you want to hightail it on this run and be a part of this run, you want to coordinate a run or a route, give us a text over at info@insanethrottlebikernews.com, and we'll get you set up, get you included in the run. If you're coming from Texas, let's send us a route and we'll let them know you're coming, because it is going to be a hell of a party. You're going to have Hollywood and Black Dragon up at this thing, so it's going to be a party. And you know what's even better? Michigan is legal, so bring them damn bongs and stuff. We'll have a good old time. But with that, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and check out this guy, and like Mr. Perfect says, try it with honey, but it's vinegar over here at Motorcycle Madhouse. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching Motorcycle Madhouse Live. We're on Monday through Friday from 7 to 7:30. Check out some of these videos of our archives. Get to know us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all your support. We'll see you next time.